Ayy, ayy. Niggas always talking, I'm like, fuck it, let them chat. I been getting money, you know I can live with that. Legend in my city, winning, showed it on the map. And if I leave this bitch tomorrow, they gon' quote it as a fact. I'm like, who the hell could stop me? Carbon copies on my timeline. Get up out your ego, learn to think with your divine mind. Main role in my movie, get that boot if you ain't acting right. Biting on my style, these niggas rapping with some appetite. Better know where you at night. Ride around with that strap at night. Catch me flicking ashes, thumping funky at your traffic light. Tipping out my bottle, all in honor of my dead. Swear these niggas want no drama on my mama, on your head. I was raised to be that way, you just can't hold it, G. Being a block, I'm on my pivot like I'm supposed to be. Clocking digits with them niggas who been close to me. Popping shit and putting dick all in her ovaries. But I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too played for playing around. You know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. I hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground. I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too played for playing around. You know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. I hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground. Who gon' tell your tale if you don't leave no good impression? You ain't mad at me, little bitch, you mad at your reflection. Working on my hoodoo, burning sage for my protection. But if that shit there don't work, you know we brought that Smith & Wesson. I ain't stressing, found my blessing in the lowest state. She tell me, Xavier, please come over, though she know it's late. I could've went and beat that down, instead I chose to wait. I been that nigga in my city, that ain't no debate. See, once you learn to drop your feelings, you might drop your ceilings. I talk to God about my dealings when they got my healings. Don't point my way with all that drama, I be bout my commas. What's worse about your lack of papers, you ain't got no honor. But I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too played for playing around, you know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. I hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground. I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too played for playing around, you know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. I hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground.
Smartphone for the dumb bread, clip full of the bad bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame, same one for the break hang. Mindset on the next move, no time for the head game. Kush pack in the backpack, nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread, clip full of the bad bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame, same one for the break hang. Mindset for the next move, no time for the head game. I'm a player, you a parody. Bad bitch, two braids like a Cherokee. So much that I might need a parody. Smoke dope and I might need therapy. I be fly in a bitch, young parakeet. Apparently, these niggas don't know who I be. Last time I came to the show, so you paid at the door and I slid in, no ID. You ain't cold like me. No, you see the name in neon. Prime time shit like Dion. Niggas ain't peas, they peons. Hit it in the bed, bad beyond. Neck on froze, on Freon. I ain't gotta tell her that we on. Shawty know she heard of the band and the brand and the type shit we on. Fuck they be on. Got a nigga leading this shit like Eons. He a fan, he a windmill. Top down on the coast, got a wind chill. But I'm grill, big fur, nigga chinchill. Tell him simmer down, sit still. Switch flows like knobs on the faucet. Tell him I need all of the profit. I'm off for the week shit. Probably off for a week shit. With a queen at the crib, got it looking like Freak Nick. My flight about to head from the runway. It's It's noon, getting head on a Monday. Sunbathed on the beach on a Sunday. Niggas still getting paid from the one play. Pulled up in the what you call it, eating on that, can't pronounce it. They seen I ain't announced it. Doing numbers like 8 accountants. Ducked off by the lake and mountains. Might make it sound like
in the backpack, nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the done bread. Clips full of the bag bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break hang. Mindset on the next move. No time for the head game. Clutch pack in the backpack. Nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the done bread. Clip full of the bag bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break hang. Mindset for the next move. No time for the head game.
I'm a vibe, I'm a trip, I'm a journey. I'm a dog at the game in the gurney. Yo, bitch probably came with the scurvy. She be playing more games than attorney. Turn up, turn wheel on the yacht deck. Cold drink, hardwood and a hot neck. Grotesque protest when I shop wreck. Gotta now give a fuck who got next. 8 good tall glass of the Merlot. Pin gang got the cash on turbo. Teed up with the iron like Top Golf. New whip with the top piece chopped off. Off work, I came to play. 2 blunts, tall Tanqueray. Don't simp, get paid today. That hate can't make a stay. Out west where the Lakers stay. And I'm still up getting to the bread like aisle 3. If it ain't about that, don't dial me. Put a little right in your act, baby. Do it for your bread and your black babies. Nigga, don't flex, just build muscle. I'm up, I still hustle. Ball game like Bill Russell. Rap game on Chris Wallace. Make a nigga wanna switch wallets. Give a fuck with a bitch call it. No shit for the faint of heart. Get rich, nigga, play your part. 5 bands, 2 days apart. This shit like ancient art. And I'm still in the hood like an engine. Slide 4 deep, done division. Papa my shit for the pension. Pretty little freak in the mentions. Checking her physique and dimensions. Let a nigga peep your position.
In the backpack, nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the done bread. Clips full of the bag bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break hang. Mindset on the next move. No time for the head game. Clutch pack in the backpack. Nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the done bread. Clips full of the bag bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break hang. Mindset for the next move. No time for the head game.
How y'all doing on this good Monday morning? It's your guy, Big Dog Barking, back in it with another live. What's going on, Queen? How you doing on this good Monday morning? I don't want y'all to get comfortable because I'm finna be on some dirt right about now before I get into this topic about the manosphere and the talking points and is it helping me or not. I'm finna be on some straight dirt so y'all can understand why I feel the way I feel about the manosphere, the red pill, and all that type of shit right there. Now, before I get into the proceedings, as y'all in the building, hit that like button, like so I appreciate it over here. Hit that share button, tell somebody, you know what I'm saying? Tell somebody come put their eyes on this. And also hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit that subscribe button. I'm still trying to get that 1,300 before the end of the year. We got a couple more weeks in this junk. You know what I'm saying? So help a brother out. Let me get that goal. You know what I'm saying? We don't get the goal. We're going to try again January 1st, 2026. You know what I'm saying? It's a small goal, but it's my goal. And also, if you would like to join the investment circle, hit that cash app, $ Big Dog Barking 2132. Any donation is a valuable donation over here. We're trying to grow. We're trying to build some. We're trying to get some popping for 2026. I'm trying to get these men right, trying to get them to grow a little bit, and so on and so forth. Now, yeah. First of all, let me get myself comfortable. So, first of all, when I woke up this morning, I went to TikTok, and they were talking about one of my favorite songs back in the early 2000s, Dirty Boys, Hit the Flow. You know what I'm saying? The Pimp and G. And that was one of my favorite jumps back in the day. BET Uncut. Man, couldn't wait 2 o'clock in the morning. Turn that jump on BET, Tip Drill and all the other jumps, But Hit the Flow was my favorite video. Hit the Flow, my favorite video. And they were talking about that jump on TikTok. So after I saw the little jump on TikTok, I went to my Apple Music and I found the song and played that jump to get me motivated for the day. And after it got to playing, play some more jumps and play a little T.I., play some little baby, play the baby, play the 3 6 Mafia. I just let it play for a little bit. Get me in my right frame of mind. And you know, me, me and my son, we watch Strange Things, season 5, volume 1, the John 5. But boy, we got his powers. So, but music does motivate you. Music does motivate you. Music does help you settle down. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that give you that anchor, that rock for you to get into your frame of mind for the sales pitch. You know what I'm saying? For you to sit there and get that confidence, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I go listen to Jay-Z, whatever song or whatever album, you know what I'm saying? That's my favorite rapper of all time. Or I listen to Lil Wayne or T.I., some shit like that, depending on the frame of mind I'm finna be in. So I was on some real down south, down south pimping shit. It brought me back and went relapse. So after I got up and made me a little breakfast, whatever case may be, got me a little coffee, a little sausage, whatever the case may be, I turned on YouTube and I'm watching. Right now I got YouTube on in my background, and I'm watching Sharon Bracy. I fuck with Sharon, I really do, especially when it comes down to these type of topics. You know what I'm saying? And just like I say about any other content creators, is that I fuck with you till I don't fuck with you. Meaning, I rock with your shit until I don't rock with your shit. It ain't because I don't like you. It's just like some of the shit you be on, I don't be on, and I can't get into it, even though I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? My partner, Miss Queen Sunkiss, I fuck with her. That's my road dog. She been fucking with me since I first started this shit, and a lot of shit she be doing, I don't rock with. Not a lot. You know what I'm saying? When it's some shit like when she dealing with her kids, I rock with this shit because I love my kids. So I rock with her dealing with her kids. I rock with her when she, she in the kitchen cooking them food and shit like that. You know why I don't rock with me, Queen Sunkiss, it when she was doing live from the shower. And I told her that on several occasions, I can't watch the shower. I can't, because just out of the simple respect I have for her as a woman, is that I don't want to see her titties. If it just so happen, something happened where the shower curtain fly back quick, fast, and I see something that I don't supposed to see from somebody I respect. So I tell her, I'm like, man, I can't do that when you doing your shower shit. I can't do that. Now I don't know if she been doing it lately, but I know when she was doing that shit, I'm like, man, I can't watch that shit. Just out of some, I don't want to see her in that light. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a nigga, I'm a grown man, and I love watching the ass and titties and shit like that, I just can't look at her ass and titties. This is a respect thing. So, but yeah, so I'm got Sharon Bracy in my background. I got the volume down and shit like that. And I fuck with them when it come down to this topic right here. But I gotta go back to why I'm on this type of shit and why I say is the manosphere and the talker points really helping or hurting these niggas. So again, like I said, I bumped a little south shit, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta, Memphis, some Texas shit, you know what I'm saying? New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Dirty South shit. And it took me back to how I came up as a man and how I deal with women. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, I was on some dirt as a young man. I was on dirt for a long motherfucking time. You feel what I'm saying? And when I heard these guys talking about the shit that females be expecting them to do as a man, in all honesty, that shit was in my base package. That shit is basic. Basic bullshit. Because again, the two people that raised me to deal with women, my mama and my great grandma, them the ones that put the most info inside of me. And my mama told me and my brother, this is what females like. The bullshit that niggas say they can't do, the tricks and the hoops and hurdles that they say they don't want to jump through. My mama told me back in the 80s and 90s, up until she passed away in 2003, is this the type of shit females like? This type of shit females like, the compliments, a little simping, a little conversation, and all that type of shit right there. That's part of me and my brother base package. And the niggas that grew up with me in the 90s, that's part of our base package. Being on the phone for 2-3 hours with some slow jam playing in the background, giving them compliments, talking good shit to them. Now, we was some broke niggas, man. Don't get it twisted. We were broke. We ain't have money to take them out to eat and shit like that. But we ain't have to. We spent a little time with them, you know what I'm saying? We had little girlfriends and shit like that. But it was all in the base package. It's like we spent time with these chicks. We talked to them. We did all that type of shit. It was in the base package. And I remember that my base package, and this is me being honest with y'all, my base package is a facade. My base package is a bunch of bullshit. Because even though I will give you compliments, I will have deep conversation with you, I rub your feet, give you back massages, you know what I'm saying, open doors, and all that good shit that women like, that's also some bullshit. There's some bullshit. Because I was taught that shit, it was ingrained in my brain, and I used it for multiple women. Mind you, I wasn't tricking. Might did a little simpy, but I had the money. I had a lot of conversation. My three main characteristics dealing with girls and young women from the age of 12 till I got married, and even in my marriage when I was doing shit I ain't had no business doing, was I was 6 feet. I was charming, and I was a nasty little worm in the bedroom. That was it. That was it. Never been no rich nigga, never had a 6-pack. None of that shit. I ain't started dressing fly till I got into like my early 20s and shit like that. I had a shoe fetish. I was in love with tennis shoes, but I ain't started wearing real clothes till I got about 18. I ain't started really rocking shit till I got out of high school. I had little pieces in high school, but I ain't really started diving off into my wardrobe till I got out of high school. But I always had tennis shoes. I was always on top of my shoe game was immaculate. But I was tall, charming, and nasty. That was it. That was it. And I would call handsome a whole lot. Not sexy. I was handsome. Been called handsome more times than a little bit. But all the compliments and the manners and all that type of shit, that's my base package of me running game. That's the base package of me and my brothers and my partners. That's part of the game. That's part of the game. And I'm remembering it's like just me being on some dirt shit. Just me being on some dirt shit. I'll always go back to that shit because it was so easy. It was ingrained in me. It was like second nature. Just talking to females and just saying simple shit that get them motivated, to get them intrigued, a little persuasive. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't this hard. It's a crock of shit, but it wasn't that hard. So when I be sitting here listening to these niggas talking about the shit they ain't gonna do because they a man, it's like the shit I did made me a man. The shit I did made me a man. Cause again, when they talk about making money, I've been on. I'm with you making money. I'm like, all right, when you talking about getting your mind and your emotions in check, cool. I'm with that too. I'm all about mental health. Get your mind right. Get your emotions in check. You want to go to the gym? Hey, go to the gym. I ain't got no problem with it. But when it comes down to this shit right here, and I hear the shit y'all say, y'all ain't gonna do because of your content creators telling you don't do this shit. I'm like, well, bro, that's probably why you ain't getting no ass. That's probably why you come online every day for the past 15 years, constantly in this fucking loop of anger, of stress, and you can't get out of this shit because it ain't getting you nowhere. It ain't getting you nowhere. And I'm on and I've been on dirt. I've been on dirt. I'm not proud of a lot of shit I did in my marriage, and I'm not proud of that shit. But I have to be honest about this shit. It's like the shit easy. The shit easy. Cause when I hear niggas say you gotta be this height and this much money and this, I'm like, nigga, that shit don't work because if she like you, she like you. Niggas be worried about the pre-selected niggas. It's like, bro, that nigga ain't 6 feet. That nigga ain't got 6 figures. That nigga ain't got no six pack. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Y'all be so worried about these type of niggas. I'm like, man, the majority of niggas ain't like that. What the fuck you worried about? I been on dirt. I been getting bitches. I been knocking. I been knocking female down. That shit ain't hard. That shit ain't hard. So when I come up here and I talk my shit from the point of view of a nigga that actually been in these so-called wars with females, the so-called back and forth with females, the rejections and the wins and all that type of shit right there. It's like this shit is part of life. It's a competition. Best person wins. It's easy for a female. It's easy for me to get pussy from a female that want to give me pussy and I ain't gotta do shit. That's easy work. I ain't gotta do shit. As long as I don't have to fuck up. I've been in that situation several times in my 46 years of living is where I just don't have to fuck up. She like what she like. And again, I ain't never had a six pack. I ain't never had a six pack. But I had female run up on me and just say that they want to suck my dick. They want to give me some ass. Okay. Random. Out the blue. In the hood, at work. Not too much in school. I had to learn in middle school and high school. But in the hood and at work, female was just like, I just want to do shit to you. Who am I to tell you no? When I'm trying to get my dick wet and you just finna give me some. Okay, go ahead. I ain't finna stop you. And I don't have no six pack. Don't have a lot of money. But female would run up on me like, I just want to do shit to you. Okay, cool. Whatever. Whatever. That shit ain't hard. But that's a small percentage of females, period, that just want to throw that pussy on you, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with pre-selected. It's just how you carry yourself as a nigga. And again, I was on some dirt shit. I carry myself with manners and respect. Kept myself kind of clean and shit like that. Hygiene was a little on point, you know what I'm saying? I had days when I was fucked off and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Growing up as a young man. I ain't gonna sit there and say every day was picture perfect, but you know, as a young man, you know, you try shit, see what works and shit like that. I might have wore a pair of socks 2-3 days straight. I ain't gonna hold you, you know. But I'm growing, you know, gotta get the hygiene right sooner or later. But at the same time, you be on some bullshit. You gotta learn to be lazy and shit like this. Sometimes you don't want to change socks. Sometimes you'll put the same shirt on again that you just had on yesterday. So it was, you know, hygiene was getting better as I got older. But you know what I'm saying? I was on dirt. Even though I was doing nice shit. Excuse me. I was on dirt. And when I hear these niggas talk, they be so in love with the bad guys. They be so in love with the quote unquote villains. It's be so enamored by how the bad guy get all the women and shit like that. And while simultaneously saying I'm a good guy, these women overlook the good guy and shit like that. And I sit back and I hear that bullshit and I'm like, nigga, you want to be the bad guy too. You want to be the bad guy too. You don't want to be the nice guy. You'll say you're the nice guy. You say you're the nice guy because you do everything the right way. You go to school, make good grades. You go to college and get a degree, get a nice paying job and all that type of shit. You stay out of trouble. You ain't never been locked up. You ain't never smoked. You ain't never drunk. You ain't never popped the pill. You ain't never did shit. You follow the traffic laws. You a good guy. You want to be a good guy, and there's nothing wrong with you want to, walk the straight and narrow. Go ahead. I ain't got a problem with that. Me, my line a little crooked. My line a little crooked. But you want to do fuck shit just like the villains do too, my God. Don't act like you don't. Don't act like you don't, because if you didn't, why are you so in love with the bad guys? Why are you so worried about what the bad guy gets? Why are you so focused on what the fuck boy get? Because you want to be a fuck boy too. You want the spoils of being fuck boy. You want the spoils of fuckery. You do all the right shit. You want to know why women don't like me? Because nigga, you ain't got it. You don't have the presence. You don't have the umph for you to do good shit and still be a fuck boy. Again, I was raised with manners. I was raised to compliment women. I was raised to have conversations with women. I was raised to give them foot massages and back massages and shit like that. This was all the shit I was told that women like. And to this day, in 2025, going in 2026, they still like it. Women still like the little shit that my mama told me and my brother and my partners in the 90s. They still like it. They still like it. That's just part of my base package. That ain't part of the bronze package, the plat. This is basic. It's like the free package of any app you get. This is the basic shit. You get basic this. This is part of the base package. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is nothing. And this is the base package. Just doing simple shit. Base package. My ex-girlfriend, she was the one that pointed this shit out. She was the one, like, we don't talk no more. You know what I'm saying? But in conversation we had over the years, she was the first one to tell me my game plan. She literally broke me down. In one of our downtime, me and her cool and shit like that. She went to school. She in medical field. She went to school for a little different shit, but she studied psychology just like me. We was always studying psychology, even when we were dating. Both of us was in each other's head. That's why we was like, we could never be together on a full-time basis. We had little on and off spats and shit like that. We were together for a minute and break up, all that good shit. Because both of us studying psychology. Both of us like playing with forehead and shit like that. And she literally was breaking me down in one of my points in time. She was like, big dog, nigga, you ain't shit. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She like, nigga, that shit you do, females like this shit. And you don't have a problem doing that shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening. She like, but that don't mean shit to you. She like, that's just you doing that shit so you can get some pussy. And it works. And I'm sitting back and I'm like, I'm sitting there like I'm always on the type of time. It's like when you wrong, I'm gonna say something. But as long as you saying the shit that makes sense to me, you ain't gonna hear me say shit. So when she breaking me down, it was some years ago. This before I got married. She was breaking that shit down. She like, nigga, that shit don't mean shit. She like, that shit is not nothing to you. She like, you don't got a problem doing none of that shit. She like, but you know how to do it to get pussy. Mind you, she was like, it ain't the money I was spending. She was like, it's all the extra shit. This shit. I'm a results driven individual, but when it came down to women, it's like it's the little details that got me the results I wanted. And sometimes, majority of the time, I don't give a fuck about the details. I free ball shit. I be free balling shit majority of the time, but it be the little details when it came down to me dealing with girls that I pay attention to, and I work on them. I work on them. And she like, nigga, that's part of your game. She was the first one to call me the emotional manipulator. And I know a lot of niggas that sit there and say, oh, they ain't getting manipulated because they already know. Again, if you be listening to my shit, it's certain females that's gonna give it to you, and it's certain females you have to persuade a little bit to move in a certain motherfucker way. When you been in sales, when you know how to sell shit, it's certain people that gonna run in your store and buy shit because they want to buy the shit, no questions asked. And there's certain people that walk in your store that need to be persuaded to buy certain shit. I just took that as I applied it across the board. It's like shit. It's certain female that gonna fuck with me because they like what they see, and it's certain female that'll fuck with me if I persuade them to fuck with me. If I give them something worth buying. Body language, certain questions, and all that type of shit. I can read your motherfucking ass. And I'll give you what you want in order to get what I want. Like I said, it's a crock of shit. It's a crock of shit. When I hear a nigga say, oh, you'll tell a female whatever you want to hear just to get some pussy. Yes, I will do that and have done that. Do I mean what I say when I be saying this shit? Yeah. If I find you attractive and I give you a compliment and shit like that, I mean that shit, yeah. But there's no real emotions and feelings behind that shit. It's me on some dirt. Yeah, well, I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I find you attractive. Yeah, I like your smile. Yeah, I like your skin tone. Yeah, I like this about you. Yeah, I like that about you. I'm telling you the truth. But I'm telling you the truth to serve my own purpose. Ain't that what y'all niggas do online? Sprinkle a little lies, the truth together, and try to line up your pockets. Yeah, I was lining up my dick getting wet. I was saying what I had to say to make sure I got some pussy. Telling the truth. It's just a simple way of how I told the truth. And even if I put a little sauce on something I said, I got caught. They're like, oh, you just saying that shit just get some ass. Yeah, you like it on it. So I'm an individual that came up with a mentality of doing what I gotta do to get some ass. Saying what I had to say to get some ass. I did more sipping than tricking because I ain't had no money. I had time and energy and attention. I had conversation. I ain't have no money. I had a lot of conversation. I learned a lot. I watched a lot of movements. I asked the right question. I learned a lot to where this shit was becoming second nature. I've been doing this shit for a very long motherfucking time. I'm at the point in my life. I'm 46 now. I ain't got to talk dirty. I ain't gotta talk about no female skirt and all that type of shit. It's like I have nothing to prove. I ain't no horn dog. I ain't trying to fuck everything that I talk to online. I ain't out in the street trying to smash on everything I see and shit. Like I'm cool. I'm straight. My feet kicked back. I'm smoking blunts, raising my grandson. I'm chilling. But when I hear these talking points and how you deal with women, again, I'm a nigga that's dirty. I'm a nigga that came up dirty. I'm a nigga that daddy is a P. I look at this shit and I look at this shit as a business. Like, I think I'm gonna do what I gotta do to win in a capitalistic society. I have to get what I want by any means necessary. I'm chilling. This is what I do now. What I give to the men and women now is watered down. I'm trying to be PC. Trying to show I got some growth in me. Trying to show that I ain't no street nigga no more. I ain't no hood nigga no more. I ain't with the shit no more. But when it comes down to talking about the women and the talking points about the women in the manosphere and shit like that, I be sitting back like, nigga, is y'all getting where y'all want to get to with these talking points, or are y'all niggas still stuck in anxiety? Is what your favorite content creators been telling you over the past 15 years helping you get leverage, helping you build legacy, or is it keeping you in chains? Is it keeping you fucked up? That's a question that motherfuckers don't like to answer. Is it really helping or is it hurting? Because again, if y'all been on this shit for 15 motherfucking years and you still in the same spot you were 15 years ago, it's obvious to me, and mind you, I'm a dumb nigga from Memphis. I'm slow. I'm in the South. I'm slow. If y'all been saying the same shit for 15 years and y'all still stuck in the same motherfucking place, I don't think it's working. You know, you'll have every so often motherfucker say, well, in my real life, okay, if this your real life, if your real life is you successful, you got this, that, and the third in your real life, why are you online talking about some shit that don't affect your real life? Why are you constantly repeating shit that don't affect you in your real life? If that's the truth. I don't come over here and talk about all the fuck shit women do. I sit there and say, yeah, women do fuck shit. I know this shit. Been knowing this shit for 46 years. Been knowing this shit all my life. Women do fuck shit. There's some terrible women in the world. I know that. I don't harp on them. I don't go into full detail about terrible women. There's terrible women out there. I know this. I don't go into all the hypergamous shit on they do this for one nigga and won't, I don't nigga, I've been knowing this shit for years. Been knowing this shit for years. That don't do nothing for me to repeat shit I've been knowing to these new niggas. It's like, bro, I can tell you that shit. And then I'm gonna say, well, now I'm gonna tell you that shit. Cause I say this shit all the time. It's like, yes, don't motherfucker tell you the truth. What you gonna do? But besides, listen to this shit again tomorrow. You ain't gonna bust a grape. You ain't gonna make a move. You ain't gonna do shit. All you gonna do is listen to this shit, soak that shit up, look at every female walking past you, especially black women, and have this ugly look on your face when you see them walk past because somebody said black women fucked up. You ain't gonna find the one you want, even though that's a lie. All of them terrible. That's a lie. You just getting focused and frustrated and then go right back online the next day and hear this shit all over again with no moment, no movement, no motion, no shit. You ain't doing shit. But coming on this motherfucker 7 days out of the week, jumping from channel to channel to channel, getting some validation that, yeah, women are fucked up. Bro, I told you women were fucked up. What's the play? What's the play? You're mad. You're mad. You're angry. You're upset. You're frustrated because of what? You're upset. Why are you upset? Why are you so upset, bro? Why are you so fucking frustrated? Why are you so mad? You been listening to this shit for this motherfucker long and you ain't figured it. Like, I done said this shit on numerous occasions that these motherfuckers gave y'all the playbook. These niggas ain't lying. They might put a little extra sauce on the shit, but they ain't lying. They might be extreme with your shit, but overall, they not lying. This shit I learned in the 90s. Like, no, they not lying. This shit 30 years, like, I learned this 30 years ago. They ain't lying. And mind you, when I hear niggas say this something your dad should have taught you, or your big brother, or your uncle should have taught you, I mean, women taught me this shit. Women taught me the shit that these motherfuckers give y'all. Women. When I sit there and hear niggas say, "Oh, women can't tell a nigga shit about women," yes, they can. They a woman. They would tell you exactly how women operate. Cause when I was coming up, the niggas that was around me, that were older than me, told me to go get pussy. So did the women. Niggas didn't tell me how to operate with women. They told me to go get some pussy. The women told me how to operate with women. My mother told me how to operate with women. My partner's mamas told me how to operate with women. Niggas didn't ever tell me how to operate with women. Niggas just told me to go put my dick in something. I didn't have no father figure that really tell. I had a stepdad in the house that couldn't tell me shit about how to get women or how to deal with women. Couldn't tell me nothing. Couldn't tell me nothing. My real daddy was nowhere in the picture. Couldn't tell me shit. My uncle, my mama brother, couldn't tell me shit. He was getting railroaded by his wife. My granddaddy, my mama's daddy, didn't tell me shit. He showed me he had multiple kids by multiple women. And the few of my partners that had dads in the house, them niggas didn't tell me shit either. Them niggas didn't tell me nothing about how to deal with women. None of them. None of them. The women showed me how to deal with women. The women told me how to deal with women. The women told me women wasn't shit. The women told me women like money. The women told me that women would jump for a more attractive nigga. The women told me how women operate, not no nigga. The women put the dirt in my motherfucking head on how to deal with women. And I did my dirt with a smile on my motherfucking face, knowing your ass can flip the script any motherfucking time. Knowing your ass could leave me at any motherfucking time for a bigger, better deal. What, he looked better than me, had money, dick bigger than mine, Whatever the case, whatever reason you had to leave me the fuck alone, you'll leave me the fuck alone. And women told me that shit when I was a teenager, when I was a young man. Niggas didn't tell me shit. Niggas just said stick your dick in some pussy. Nigga, I've been doing this since I was 12. So for me to sit back and start listening to this shit when my little brother told me to start listening to this shit, and I'm sitting there and I'm like they talking about getting some money, I'm with that. They talking about getting my mind right, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about get yourself in shape, I'm with that. With that. Women ain't shit. Okay, let me listen what y'all got to talk about. Women not terrible. Wait a minute. Not all of them are terrible. I know some terrible women, but man, I like women. I love women. Women do this. Yeah, they do, but okay. Your best bet is to leave them alone. Wait, whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Stop it. Hold up. Wait a minute. I love women. I've been dealing with women for 30-something years. Now all of a sudden, I'm supposed to leave them alone. I'm supposed to leave the skin alone, the titties, the ass. I'm supposed to just leave them alone. I got a whole wife that lay in the bed with me. I'm supposed to look at her like she's my enemy now. Like, we don't get along on every situation, but overall, that's my wife. I love her. Now I'm supposed to see my enemy? She go against me? Like, she don't agree with everything I fucking say, but majority of the time, shit, we don't have no issue. We've had problems. I mean, no, we've been together forever. We don't agree on everything, but just to say, oh, she terrible, she the bad guy now, and I can't trust her. I'm supposed to be hateful to her. She don't jump when I tell her to jump. I pick wrong. Like, wait, hold up, wait a minute, goddamn. Where the fuck this shit come from? And it's so angry. It's so angry and extreme. I be like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with y'all guys? Like, seriously, what is y'all problem? You mean tell me you motherfuckers got baby mamas, got ex-wives, you know, y'all got all this type of shit going on. So I know y'all been doing shit. It ain't like you ain't had no woman in your life, but because of your certain circumstances, now all women are the bad guys, but yet and you still fucking like now. Whoa. Hold up. Stop. Wait a minute. Something ain't matching up with y'all niggas. You're sitting there telling these niggas not to fuck with women. Angry as fuck, mad as hell. Women ain't shit. Women the bad guy. All that type of shit right there on a day to day. And you got women in your background. You married. You married to the motherfucker you say don't marry. You're dealing with the women you telling these niggas not to deal with, and then you want me to sit there and say you right? You're right. At least when I talk my shit, at least when I talk about shit, at least I tell niggas, man, the fuck up. You gonna go through some shit. That part of being a man, and I had to learn that shit on my own. Is that, you know, to be a man is to be a man. It's just how you define yourself in your masculinity. Like, every nigga masculinity ain't the same masculinity. You feel what I'm saying? Every nigga ain't the same. How you operate as a man is how you operate as a man. How you deal with women is how you deal with women. You sitting up here telling the nigga not to deal with baby mama, but you married a baby mama. You sitting up here telling niggas not to deal with women past the age 25, and you just married a chick at 37. You sit up here and say the OnlyFans models and the IG models ain't shit, but you stay in they fucking DMs. Like, what the fuck are y'all niggas doing? And then come out telling these young niggas growing up trying to figure shit out that women ain't shit, but you doing the same shit that you tell these niggas not to do. At least I be honest with these cats. At least I give them like, look, nigga, you want to jump from pussy to pussy, fine. Go ahead, do that shit. I ain't got a problem. Do that dumb ass shit. Have fun. Find you get you a roster and go through them. That's just me on nigga shit. Have fun. I did it. Shit. Have fun. Go do it. Have fun. Ain't nothing to it. Find ones that want to give you some pussy and ass and head and all that type of shit. Go do it. Have fun. Have fun. When you want to get married, you talking about you want to be in a long-term relationship, did I be real with like, bro? You want to be married, you want something long-term like that's a little bit different. You gotta move a little bit different. You gotta do some things a little bit different than just getting some pussy. Getting pussy easy. Getting pussy easy. You want a real relationship that's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I got little strategies. I got little game plans and shit like that. So you can get your girlfriend. When I had girlfriends, I've been with them for years, months, at least. Starting off in a constant grad, it caused and growing from when I first started dating at 14 till I got married in my early 20s. So like it's a little grad, gotta slowly but surely get better as you keep doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta learn what to do and what not to do. If it work, keep doing that shit. If it don't work, throw this shit away. Add something else to the repertoire so you can keep progressing. You know what I'm saying? If you just want some pussy, all you gotta do is just show up and talk a little shit. Cause again, in 2025, y'all be swearing up and down these women going. I'm like, all right, so what's the problem with y'all niggas not getting no ass? I'll be eating if I'm single. I 7 days in the week, I at least have four different females a week. On some straight dirt shit. I have at least 4. On just some straight smashing. Yeah, I have about 4. I have about 4. Just straight smashing, no relationship, no strings attached. Oh yeah, about 4 for a week. A 4-woman rotation. I'm trying to tell you. So if you like, and y'all be sitting up and to telling these niggas, man, women ain't shit. I'm like, bro, yeah, okay, I feel you, but y'all be so angry, and these niggas be hearing y'all talking that shit, and then they get frustrated and fucked up and shit like that, and it's like, bro, you're trying to build relationships with women based off anger and control. You're not getting no real leverage because you're in your fucking feelings. Excuse me. You niggas been in y'all feelings for 15 years. And you're trying to tell these young niggas how to get in relationships based strictly off anger. Gentlemen, anger does not give you the world you want. Anger is not going to give you the keys to control the world. Anger only give you the keys to control your reactions to the world. I'm going to say that again. Anger, you're building your identity. You're trying to build relationships off of anger and resentment. You're trying to create a world based off of anger and resentment that you want to control. And you can't control it. The only thing you're in control of is your fucking emotions. Your fucking emotions. And how you react to the world that's around you. And the way you react to the world that's around you is full of shit. You're mad because your favorite content creator told you to be mad because you can't get what the fuck you want. And it's the women's fault. I'm gonna be honest with you. In the short term, and little bursts and shit like that, little sparks, and little bursts and shit like that, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good in the short term. And when I say this type of shit, this is a nigga that in my teens I had anger issues. I had anger issues. But it wasn't toward women. Women didn't make me mad. It was little niggas playing with me and shit like that. Little niggas want to run their mouth and check and shit like that, talk about me and shit like that. And you know, I was a little chunky nigga. They want to hit and run, hit me, run them away because I couldn't catch them and shit like that. I used to get mad. I used to get mad. I used to get frustrated. I'd be boiling hot. Cause I can't do nothing because I'm slow. As a young nigga, I couldn't move fast. And as I kept getting older and older and older, and I started getting a little bit quicker. Started being able to move that big body a little bit faster. Niggas understood it like once I catch them, it's over with. Once I catch him, it's over with. And they learn like, all right, I can't play with big dog too many more motherfuckers till his fat ass can run. And he strong as a motherfucker. He gonna beat the brakes off me for playing with him. It wasn't too many times a nigga was gonna play with me growing up because I was gonna beat the brakes off they motherfucking ass. I had anger issues. Don't play with me. Don't say nothing stupid. Don't do nothing stupid. Oh, I'm gonna beat the brakes off your motherfucking ass. When I sit here and tell motherfuckers I was the smartest motherfucker in my clique and the strongest motherfucker in my clique, I'm the problem. I can sit back and think of some shit on how to fuck a motherfucker over, and I'll go out there and apply the pressure. That's why to this day, niggas that grew up with me still talk about shit I did when I was a teenager. I'm like, nigga, that was years ago, bro. I'm way off that type of shit, but it's just the simple fact that niggas know how I get down. So yeah, I had anger issues as a young man growing up. And it felt good to have a little outburst of anger. It felt good. Knowing I could beat a nigga ass. It felt good. Knowing I could talk shit and beat your ass. It felt real good. Long term, man, I don't want to do this shit, bro. I don't want to isolate myself away from people because I'm angry all the motherfucking time. I actually like being around people. I actually like kicking it with folks and shit like that. I actually like having conversations with motherfuckers and shit like that. I like playing the game. I like going out and playing sports and ripping and running with my niggas and shit like that. I actually like doing all this type of shit growing the fuck up. I can't be angry all the motherfucking time, want to fight all the motherfucking time because somebody said something stupid. And first thing I want to do is hit him in the mouth. Short term, that shit cool. Short term, yeah, I run shit. I'm talking shit. Bop a nigga in the mouth. You don't want to fight. You don't want to fight. Because I'm going to hurt you. Long term, I'm like, man, these niggas don't even want to be my friends no more. These niggas don't even want to be my friends. Some of my niggas grew up with me, but they don't call me, they don't text me, they don't follow me on social media and shit like that because I did some of them niggas dirty. Stole from them. Beat on them. Talk crazy to them and shit like that. I was a bully. I was a bully. With anger issues. It didn't give a fuck. Didn't care. Choke a nigga out. I don't care. My little brother, one that was in the house with me, I choked that nigga out. Didn't care. Turned him a whole nother shade of red for playing with my mom. Didn't care. I hit a nigga with a brick. That was my nigga. Just for saying something stupid. Didn't care. I was a very angry individual growing up. Very violent. Long term, I'm like, man, niggas don't even want to fuck with me. Cause I done did so much dirt to them niggas. And that was just me doing physical harm to niggas. I ain't even talking about the niggas that stole their girlfriends. Fuck they bitches. You see your chick in the car with me. You see your chick in the car with me. And I act like it ain't shit. What you gonna say to me? What you gonna say? That type of shit I was on growing up. So when I tell y'all I'm watered down, I'm watered down. Short term, I was getting those little dopamine hits, adrenaline rushes and shit like that. Felt good. Felt good reacting off anger. Felt real good. Long term, I ain't got no friends. I got friends, but I ain't got no friends. Majority of the niggas I grew up with, they ain't my friends. Few of them is. The ones that I did a lot of dirt with, we still cool and shit like that. A lot of them that I was running through females with, we still cool. A lot of them I was doing my little thing in the hood, we still cool. But a lot of them niggas that I was just picking on because I could, we ain't cool. We ain't cool. All because of my anger issues. So when y'all be hearing this shit dealing with women, it feel good to get little short bursts of adrenaline to talk stupid. When a nigga talking stupid about female, it sound real good. So then you get that little burst of energy, like, yeah, whoa. And nigga, long term, you still ain't got no women. Long term. You ain't think about the long term effects of you talking stupid to women. If you nitpicking on every little thing a woman do, you so scared a woman gonna fuck you over because I did that and the third. Nigga, you angry over every motherfucking thing she do. In the short term, that feel good. Like you standing on something. Like you standing on something because you able to cuss her out. You able to call her a bitch or a hoe. And say it so freely. You standing on something. Make you feel good, don't it? The big man. Feel real good. Long term, you lonely, ain't it? Long term, you lonely, ain't it? Feel good while you was in the moment, but long term, 15 years later, your ass lonely. Got that lifetime supply of jergens though. You know what I'm saying? You able to pick up that iPhone and go to different sites. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. But you ain't got nobody at the house. You ain't even got nobody at the house to argue with. You ain't got nobody at the house to argue with and have makeup sex. You ain't got nobody at the house to make you a pack of Roman noodles. A pack of Roman noodles. You ain't got a motherfucker at the house. Period. To do anything. You by your motherfucker self. And somehow, some way, you feel like you on some shit. But again, you building the world based off anger toward women. I sat here and said this shit over and over again. Y'all niggas ain't got leverage. Y'all scared of them. You ain't got no power. You got no power. Your favorite content creator got y'all niggas stuck in handcuffs and shit like that. Attached to your motherfucking emotions. Attached to your anger. Cause the world you had in your head is not your reality. And you're mad. And you want to take it out on the women saying it's their fault. It's not their motherfucker fault. You ain't never progressed. You ain't never really got into your masculinity. You got into a false sense of masculinity. You got into some bullshit. You've been lied to. You've been manipulated. You've been fucked over. Because a woman don't react to your bullshit. A real woman don't react to your anger issues. See, when like I said, I've been dealing with women since I was 12. And I learned when I first started having girlfriends that yeah, I still had little anger issues. And yeah, I pop off here now and then when I don't get my motherfucking way. I would tell them about that, like, man, look, I do this, that, and the third, and this how you treat me. Yeah, I was on that type of time as a teenager. If I ain't get my motherfucker way, yeah, I'll say something to her as a teenager. Again, the same time I'm sitting up here having my outbursts toward niggas, I had little outbursts toward women. Not that many. It wasn't that many. But again, I ain't have a nigga telling me how to operate when shit didn't go right with women. I had to try and fail, try and succeed. If shit didn't go right with women, I'm already knowing I can't put my hands on them. Like, that's terrible for me to beat on women. That's terrible. I can't do that shit. I ain't ever seen none of the women in my life get beat on. Now, I might have seen them get cussed out. I seen my mama get cussed out a lot of time by my stepdad. I seen my big cousin get cussed out by niggas, but she was a fighter. She didn't give a fuck. Cuss her out. She gonna slap you in the face. She didn't give a fuck. I seen I seen that lady fight niggas pregnant. That lady crazy, and I love her to death. I seen women get cussed out. So I was like, all right, I ain't gotta call them, bitches and hoes, but I can cuss their ass out. So that really what it was, is me just cussing them out. I ain't calling them out their name. I just cuss them out. And I remember my brother. I remember a lot of my niggas used to try to copy that same play. It just cuss them out, and they get mad. I'm talking about they was like, "Big dog, why your brother want to talk like you? Big dog, why your friend want to talk like you?" I'm like, hey, I don't know. I don't know. And like, I cuss your ass out. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck how fine you is, how ugly. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. If I feel like you played with me in my masculinity as a woman, and this as a teenager, I cuss your ass out. I love you though, but I ain't got no problem cussing your ass out. I ain't gonna put my hands on you. I ain't gonna call you out your name. I'm just gonna cuss your ass out. I'm gonna talk crazy to your motherfucking ass, tell your ass how I felt about the situation. And if you want to keep arguing, we can keep arguing. If you don't want to argue no more, if you want to get it in, we can get it in. But I'm gonna tell you how the fuck I feel. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. I might be wrong. If I feel like if I done calm down and realize and let the conversation run back in my head, and I did say some stupid ass shit to shout, let me call her back and apologize. I know when I'm wrong. I ain't got no problem telling you I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. I said it. I said that, and I apologize. I shouldn't have said that, but I ain't give a fuck. I felt like you was assassinating my career. I felt like you were playing with my pimp. I got on your ass, and I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. But y'all be trying. Women don't like this shit on an all day, every day basis. It's like you just angry, and you think that anger is gonna get them to act right all the motherfucking time. In certain situations, it might, you know. If you but you gotta stand on your business as a man. You ain't gotta stand on your business on anger. Like, yeah, I agree when motherfuckers say stand on your square, express yourself and shit like that. I agree with that 100%. But how you do it is different. Like sometimes me, like right now, some days I get into it with my wife, I stand on some shit and I done said every I done said every cuss word in the book. Just for to understand, this how I feel about this situation. It is what it is. You ain't able to get me to budge. And some days I talk sweet. Some days I talk sweet. I talk nice. And let her know, yeah, I stand on this, but at the same time, ooh. That's part of being a man, and that's also part of sales. I'm always gonna say this business. This is business. This is business. Some of your customers need to be talked to a little crazy. They respect it. They respect it. When I go out to eat with my wife, we be in a restaurant. It could be a nice restaurant. It could be a hole in the wall, whatever the case may be. And the waitress or the waiter, depending on it's a man or a woman, they come to my table and they, do they, routine, follow their script or whatever the case may be. And I be reading them up and down. I'm like, oh, I can look at them and say, oh, okay, maybe I'm gonna be a little proper. Maybe I'm gonna show them that I got a little intelligence and can say these things on the menu the right way. I know a little Spanish, a little French, a little Italian. I know how to say certain words and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to show them, like, yeah, I'm not just no country nigga with tattoos and smelling like weed. Yeah, I know. Look, I got a little sense. You know what I'm saying? But then if it's a person that I feel like just, tired, been stressed out, been dealing with fucked up customers all day and shit like that. And I sit down, I'm in their section and they come up to the table and I can see their body language that they ready to go home. I'm like, oh, you ready to go home? All right, I bet we ain't even hold you up, shout, because I don't even want you fucking up my order. I don't know how the motherfucker back there cooking for you right now. So them like, look, I want this, she want that. We ain't even gonna waste your time. I'm gonna make her feel comfortable. I'm a nigga just like you right now. Shit. You on some fuck shit, I'm on some fuck shit too, but I don't want you fucking up my order. I don't want you coming back to my motherfucking table for alterations and shit like that. I'm like, look, man, go on, get shot out the way. She ready to go home. Like, don't be sitting up here saying, oh, change that. Look, man, find something simple that you like on the menu, shout. Baby, find something simple. Don't ask for no extra shit. Don't whatever. I'm gonna talk my little shit, make her feel comfortable. I'm like, man, you can cuss around me, shout. I know that's out, it ain't professional, but go on, say what you gotta say. I know you mad. Go on, cuss. Go on, vent. I'm listening. Go on, tell me how you feel. Tell me who fucked you over. Tell me who shouted you on the tip. Tell me who were complaining about some shit they knew they were wrong for. Tell me, I'm listening. Go on, tell me, how was your day, shouted? I'd like to know why you taking my order. I would like to know why you taking my order. See, what it is y'all niggas be turned on to one style of play when dealing with women. And it's that anger. It's that frustration. That's all way you know, because you gotta get shit a certain motherfucker way. Now, I sit there and say this shit all the motherfucking time. Like, yes, bruh, stand on your shit. Stand on your shit. But it's several ways to skin a cat. It's several ways to get women to act right. Which I don't believe that shit. Why? I don't know. Why you feel like I gotta say this, I gotta do this, and anytime I gotta change and alter and whatever the case may be, I'm not a man. It's like, nigga, when you been in them positions of leadership, you know you can't lead everybody the same motherfucking way. You can't teach everybody the same motherfucking way. If you really know how to lead, you know everybody ain't gonna follow the same style. The problem is y'all got one style, and it said if you can't follow this motherfucking style, I don't want to change to help you follow. I just want to lay this down on you flat, and if you can't get it, then you can't follow. I sit back like, bruh. When I sit here and say, man, I had crazy, ratchet, ghetto, all them type of female, the ones y'all scared of, the ones y'all run from, the tattoos and the attitude and the cussing and the weave and all that type of shit. Nigga, I had them eating that palm of my motherfucking hand. I ain't put no money in they motherfucking pockets for them to bust it wide open. I wasn't no, well, I was a local rapper, but I didn't make no lot of money rapping. Most of my life, I've been in warehouses working. I just stayed on my shit. And once they see I ain't going, cause like again, you motherfucker, like they tell me, niggas all they want to talk about is my ass, my titties. I'm like, okay, yeah, you got big ass, you got big titties. Now what? They ain't got no other lines. They say the same shit. All of them say the same shit over and over again. I said, I know it. I know it. None of them creative. I know it. I know it. All of them trying to get something out of me. I know it. I know it. And if I don't give them my phone number, I'm a bitch. I know it. If I ain't talking about fucking, they say I'm wasting. I know it. I know it. I know. I hear the complaints. Shout it. I hear. I know what you're going through. Shout it. I know. Cause while you're telling me what these niggas saying to you, these niggas telling me how you reacting to the shit they say. I know it. They calling you bitches and hoes. She stuck up. She did. She did. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, by God, I feel you. You ain't get it in. You struck out. I got you. Okay, cool. It happens. And again, dealing with women is a second nature to me. So now you're telling me where you done fucked up here with Shawty. How your lines didn't work and your stance didn't work and this, that, and the third didn't work and she did, she that. She the problem because your shit didn't work. Oh, she thinks she this and no, she got. All right, cool. I hear you. I hear you. I'm listening, my guy. Then she come around and I say what's up, how you doing? Woo woo. Little spiel, my little, hey, how you doing? What going on? You all right? Woo, all that good shit right there. Get to rapping, get to running my mouth and shit like that. Get to talking shit. Gauging, reading body language. Listen to the tone of her voice and shit like that. And depending on how she is, if she standoffish, excuse me. If she standoffish, I give her 3 feet. I give her space. I'm still running my motherfucking mouth, but she on some don't be in my space type shit. I read that. Okay, cool. I ain't gonna be in your space, but I'm still talking my shit. If she pleasant and receptive and all that type of shit, I might get a little bit closer. I might start saying some little shit that I don't want everybody to hear. You know what I'm saying? Start talking a little closer, little deep voice and shit like that, little whispers in her ear and shit like that. Just on some bullshit. Just on some bullshit. Cause she receptive to my advances. She receptive to me and all that type of shit right there. And these the same motherfuckers y'all nigga be having problem with. And then I get running my mouth and shit like that. Then the next day come along, the same females y'all had problem with. Hey, big dog. Hey, big dog. Hey, big dog. Hey, hey, how you doing? What going on? Hey, big dog. Hey. Look, how you doing, Sean? What going on? Day in, day out, you see the same females you got pride with that don't want to talk to you. They all in my motherfucker face. Oh, big dog, you must be tricking, huh? Why would you say something like that? Cause that bitch they following you. You did shit for sure. I ain't went in my pocket and did shit. I ain't did nothing. What are you talking about? Well, you must be taking. You must be putting my nigga. I done cussed that motherfucker out 25 times. I'm like, I don't know what you talking about. She'll tell you I cussed her ass out. So what are you talking about? You did something. Why they in love with you? I don't know. I ain't whispering no sweet nothings. I'm talking shit. I don't know. You doing something. Cause she acting like this. She acting strange. I don't know. Can't tell you. I don't know. The truth of the matter is I've been doing this shit so motherfucking long. And like I said, y'all listen to niggas that only got one style that got you pissed off. And you reacting pissed off toward women. Me, I got several styles. I got several ways to deal with women. I got several ways to conversate with women. Got several ways to conversate with women. Cause I'm smart enough to have conversations about other shit outside of dick and pussy. I actually can tap into some other shit that they got on their mind. You know what I'm saying? I watch a few of the show they talk about. I don't watch all that bullshit, but I watch enough shit. I keep up with shit on social media and shit like that. I know certain individuals and shit like that, so I'm able to tap in. The motherfucker that like to cook, I'm able to tap in. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker like to do the little shit. I'm able to tap in. I know little shit that they know. I can tap in. When they on some hood rat shit, they on some nigga shit, ghetto shit. I really can tap in with your motherfucker ass did. I know how to deal with them. Different ways. I cuss some of them out. I talk nice to some of them. I give some of them a lot of attention. Give some of them no attention. Motherfucker call me all day, every day. Motherfucker can't call me at all. And like it's so many different ways of how to deal with women. And the only way y'all know is if I can't give my motherfucker away, it's they motherfucker fault. Nah, bruh. You trying to build shit off of anger. You fucked up. You're fucked up. And you thinking you're doing something and you really not. And they know that shit. They knowing that how you reacting, you're predictable. And when you become predictable, you become controllable. Why is it that when y'all pop off, they know you gonna pop off, and all they gotta do is stroke your motherfucking ego, and then you put it in their motherfucking hands? Tell me that. Y'all say this shit over and over again. You can't never have no real nigga conversation around women because all the women gotta do is stroke your motherfucking ego and you put it in their motherfucking hands. They could control the conversation. They could control you niggas. Cause they already know you mad. You in your fifis. You feel some type of way. And all they gotta do is stroke your motherfucking ego, say you right every time you open your motherfucking mouth, and you controlled. They pulling the strings. You're the puppet, and they're Geppetto. You're the puppet. You're Pinocchio. Want to be a real nigga. You a wood nigga. Want to be a real nigga and need female Geppetto. At least I'm if I'm a puppet, at least I'm a puppet master. You know, y'all ever watch Puppet Master back in the day, Pinhead and all them little evil motherfuckers right there. They don't fuck around. Yeah, if I'm a puppet, I'm one of them puppets. It's like I'm on some other shit. I'm on some evil shit. Like you, like women created me. Women put a lot of shit in my motherfucking head. So how I move is how I move. They put a little sprinkle a little evil shit on me for me to come alive. And now, anytime you play with me, I'm on some fuck shit. So yeah, I might be that puppet if you want to say anything. But even if I'm using that puppet analogy, I still don't get. I'm not a puppet. If I was, I'd be that motherfucker. I'm a Chucky dog. If anything, I'm Chucky. If I'm a toy, I'm Chucky. It's like, yeah, I know the shit to get activated. Like you might taught me some shit, but I'm gonna do it how I want to do it. You done taught me the shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all niggas Pinocchio. You want to be a real nigga. You want to be a real nigga, but you ain't a real nigga. It's hard for you to be a real nigga. You gotta go through a whole lot of shit to be a real nigga. And women know that shit. They know you want to be this type of nigga. They know that type of shit. Now they do play with you, motherfuckers. They play with you. They play with you. They know you and your feelings. They know you ain't got no control, no leverage. They know this shit. And all they gotta do is say, you right. You right. You right. That's why I couldn't stand yes girls. I can't stand a female that just agree with everything I fucking say. Like, nah, you up to something. You up to something. I can't stand it. I told my brother that with his first wife. I was like, bruh. I told him, I said, bruh, do she ever tell you no? He said, nope. I said, I don't trust this shit. I don't trust this shit. I need a little pushback. I need a little attitude. I don't trust a chick to tell me yes all the time. You right. Shout, I'm wrong. You know I'm wrong. You gonna sit there and say I'm right. You know I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, motherfucker. So we can argue. I know I'm wrong. Just tell me I'm wrong. Don't tell me I'm right. And I fuck us up. No, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. You motherfucker want she gonna tell you right on everything you motherfucker saying. I'm like, all right, bro. And then that's how you end up getting fucked over. That's how you end up getting fucked over because you thinking you got everything under control. You got it in the palm of your motherfucking hands. You think you running shit, and everything you know, she fucking your best friend. She done found them papers. She done alienated the kids from your motherfucking ass. She done fucked you over. And all she had to do was say, yes, you right. Yes, you can. You right. It's your way. Okay, you got it. Ooh, that type of shit right there. Yeah. And you wonder why y'all be getting fucked over. If she fuck with me, she already know this is how I operate, man. Look, one of the things I always say, like, I never had a plan. I never had a plan for a wife. I never had a program. I just knew who I was as a nigga. I knew I could do right by women. I just was doing right just to get pussy. I knew what type of nigga I was. I knew I could do all the little bullshit that women like just to get my dick wet. So I knew if I was doing all that shit for my own personal gain just to get my dick wet, if I knew if I found the right one, I could do all that type of shit and really mean that shit. I knew that shit. I knew that. You know what I'm saying? And again, even with my wife, she still tried niggas. And I stand on what I stand on. She want to get down dirty, want to start arguing and cussing and shit. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. You want to sit up there and try to talk nice and try to get your motherfucker way? I'm like I tell my wife every time, and like, baby, you're talking to somebody that study psychology just for the fuck of it. Like you're talking, like baby, you're talking to somebody that studies psychology for the fuck of it. Like this ain't even. I don't even go to school for this shit. I got psychology books just for the fuck of it. This is you talking to somebody that study this shit. Like when you come at me on some try to some psychological shit, trying to get inside my like I tell her, oh, baby, I done told you several times. I would have a psychologist laying on the couch for trying to get inside my motherfucking head. I would have a psychologist laying on the couch, like, what the fuck is wrong with this individual? And you trying to have a psychological argument with me. You're trying to get inside my head. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, hold up. Stop it. Wait a minute. I do this shit for fun. I do this shit for fun. I like how many motherfuckers actually study color psychology, shape psychology. You know what I'm saying? Sales psychology, attraction economics. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit for fun. I do this shit for fun. I actually study this shit for fun. You got the nerve trying to get inside my motherfucking head. Like, again, if we're talking logic, I'm a man. And if I'm one of you talking point that men smarter than women, like, I'm more logical than you. My brain works faster than your brain. You got the nerve to want to argue with me on some logical shit? Okay, all right, I'm gonna let you have it, but you ain't gonna win that argument. You do better arguing from your emotion, even with your emotional shit. I'm gonna cuss your ass out too. I'm gonna cuss your ass out too, cause you feeling some type of way. You gotta hurry up and say something. You want to react and shit like that. All right, cool. I hear everything you fucking say, and guess what? I'm gonna repeat everything you fucking say and say, now do that shit sound right? Cause you do this dumbass shit here. You do this dumbass shit there. Woo, and I don't say shit to your stupid ass. When you want to go off and do dumbass shit, and I tell you that shit stupid as a motherfucker, you go do it anyway. And I'm saying, all right, I'm gonna laugh at your motherfucking ass when that shit fuck up. And then when it fuck up and you don't want me to laugh, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about how you feel. I told your ass that shit was dumb in the beginning. I'ma laugh. And you can feel however you want to feel. Because if the shoe was on the other foot and I did some dumb ass shit, you told me that shit was dumb, and I went on and did it in a way, and you said, all right, I'ma laugh, and all right, cool. And if you decide to laugh, I can't be mad at you for laughing. Cause I did the dumb shit. I ain't mad at you for laughing at me doing some stupid shit that you knew was gonna fuck up. I did it anyway. Ego. So when you do some dumbass shit and I tell you I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna watch you bump your motherfucking head against the wall. I'm gonna watch you crash, and I'm gonna sit there who watch the fire, and I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna go get a bag of marshmallows and put them on the stick and roast marshmallows over the fire you created because you want to be dumb. And you want to know why I'm not helping you get out the situation, like because I told you not to get your ass in that situation. You want to argue about it, we can argue about it. That's just how I feel. So, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all niggas to grow. I really want men to grow. I really want y'all to be better. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you niggas day in, day out that women are the problem on why you can't get the women you want in life. I'm not gonna do that. I'm here to help, not hinder. See, y'all need a nigga like me. Y'all need a nigga like me that got the results that some of y'all want by doing it the way a lot of y'all niggas scared to do it or don't want to do it. I got what some of y'all niggas want. I got the marriage. I got the marriage the way I got the marriage. I've been in this motherfucker for 2 decades. While simultaneously doing all the dumb shit y'all niggas want to do with women. It ain't perfect. It's a whole lot of flaws. It's a whole lot of bullshit. There's a whole lot of ugly, fucked up shit. But you have to understand what type of nigga you is. What type of man you is dealing with women. You have to understand what type of nigga you is dealing with women. Like I said, a lot of shit I did will be called simp shit. We call simp shit. But it got me pussy. Early and often. Got me in early and often. And I ain't even put in the fact of me actually tricking those strippers. As early as 15. I ain't even add that part to the shit where I did trick off. I'm talking about simple conversations and foot massages. Simple conversation and foot massages and compliments. Just to get my dick wet. At an early age. In 2025, I'm a simp. In 1995, I'm getting it in. I know what type of nigga I am. I know what type of nigga I am. I know what women like. I know what women like to get some pussy. I know what women like to get a wedding ring. When I sit here and tell you, you can either do it in the short term or long term, the choice on you, my guy. What the fuck you want? How you trying to do this shit? You just want some ass, bruh. Go get it. Don't sit up here and tell me women are debaucherous and thoughts and all that type of shit and you sitting around with a dry dick. That don't make sense to a nigga like me. You can't make this shit make sense. Oh, well, you gotta be this and you gotta be that. No, you don't. Just for some ass? Just for some pussy? No, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't gonna sit there and tell me 20% of the men is fucking 80% of the women. No. I don't believe that. Don't believe that. I don't believe that. You just want some pussy. That line on that stat don't work for me. On just ass, just straight fucking. While you're telling me that women fuck, women having sex, women have multiple niggas and all this type of shit, and you mean tell me somehow, some way, you niggas can't get no ass? While women giving it up. How you ain't getting none? How you ain't getting none? If they that loose, if they just free willing, they giving it away, and you can't get none of it. If I'm single in 2026, I'm eating. If that was the case, if they freaks like y'all say they fucking everything walking, I'm eating. I'm eating. No problem. Plate stay full. Every week. Eating. If they going like that, I'm eating. No hesitation. Just to get some ass, I'm eating. No problem. No problem. You're mad because you can't get pussy. That's your fault. Can't sit there and tell me they giving it away and you can't get none, and you mad because you can't get none. Nigga, you ain't trying. Can't be. Can't be. Can't be. But then I say, well, these young niggas, they got it figured out. And your grown ass ain't. Your grown ass ain't got it figured out. But the young niggas got it figured out. How? Make it make sense, Sway. How, Sway? How do niggas 10, 15, 20 years younger than you got it figured out and your grown ass ain't got it figured out on how just to get pussy? How? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Your ass in your late 30s, 40s, 50s ain't got it figured out. But a nigga that's your son age got it figured out. Make it make sense. Then you'll say, well, the motherfucker boomers told us wrong. The boomers told us wrong. Gen X told us wrong. To get pussy? I a Gen X nigga. I'm a late Gen X, early millennial. I taught you niggas wrong. I have an 18-year-old son that I teach this nigga everything. Now, he fucked around and found out and got his girlfriend pregnant, and I love my grandson to death. I do. Love my grandson to death. And I had to cuss his ass. Because my son, I say, nigga, I know I done told your ass better. And you fucked around and found out being reckless. No one I done told your ass to strap up. No one I done told your ass to do this. No one I done told your ass to do that. You just did what you want to do anyway. My son can't sit there and tell me I didn't teach him shit. His partners, they can't sit around and tell me I told them some fucked up ass shit. Because I don't. Niggas that I coach, niggas that's around the neighborhood that fuck with me, when they talk to me and shit like that, they can't sit there and say, Coach told me wrong. Big Dog told me wrong. No, I didn't. I know what type of shit y'all on. I'm telling you how to prepare yourself for the bullshit you want. If you want to move how you want to move, regardless of what the fuck I say, that's on you. Don't sit there and say I told you wrong. I didn't. I told you how to maneuver in bullshit. I didn't tell you wrong. I just told you how to move while doing wrong. Say that. Don't sit there and say I told you wrong. I told you how to move while doing wrong. I did that. So I know I ain't one of the motherfuckers that's telling these niggas wrong. I'm telling like, hey, you want to do some short-term shit and women giving away ass, go out there and get you some ass. If that's what you want. They giving it away. Do what you gotta do to get it. I live in a capitalistic society. I live in reality. If you got to lie to get some ass, lie to get some ass. I'm a devil. I'm a demon. When I hear motherfuckers, I can't lie to get no ass. Then turn around and say, if I don't lie, I won't get none. Well, make up your mind. Either you got morals, either you want to tell the truth, or you gonna lie. Because you feel like if I tell the truth, I ain't gonna get shit. But I want to tell the truth. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Some females, you can't tell the truth. You just want to smash. She want to smash too. I know that. Been there, done that. All you gotta do is tell them the truth. You have a conversation with their motherfucking ass, and you realize that her schedule busy, your schedule busy, whatever the case may be. She doing this, you doing this, woo, woo, woo. And when y'all come to the conclusion, the only thing we can do is get it in, and that's it. Guess what? Problem solved. Either y'all gonna get it in or you ain't. Just from conversation, just by understanding what the fuck she got going on, and her understanding what the fuck you got going on, you can come to the conclusion like the only thing we can do is fuck. We can't do shit else. Either we with it or we ain't. Common sense. Don't take that much. And that's telling the truth. That's having real conversations with real women. Regardless if she a hoe or a motherfucker that got a corporate job. Just tell the motherfucking truth. Have a real conversation with that motherfucking ass. You'll find out if you can fuck them or not. If they on that type of time that you on, if you strictly on some fuck shit, and she might be on some fuck shit too. If she making 6 figures, she probably just want some dick in her ass. But you too scared to find out because you scared if I tell her the truth, I ain't gonna get none. She on demon time too, my nigga. She on demon time too, my nigga. She just got a corporate job in a company car. What the fuck? She just want to get her pussy scratched. And you might be the lucky candidate. She might be a little junkie in the hood. And you don't even know how to approach her. Nigga, just tell her straight up business. Like, shit, what's up? Conversation, the motherfucker. Last time I checked, conversation ruled the nation. The pen mightier than the sword. Can't talk. You can't talk your way into it. You can't have a decent conversation with a motherfucker thought. A little junk. You can't have a conversation with her and figure out what it gonna take to get that ass. If they giving it away, all you gotta do is ask the questions. All you gotta do is have a conversation with that motherfucking ass. She gonna tell you how quick it's gonna take to fuck her. You know what I mean? How much pussy I done got just off smoking a blunt. Just off the simple fact of smoking a blunt. Y'all can't even do that part. Just conversation. Can't do that part. That's short term. That's bullshit. That's just getting your dick wet type shit. That ain't even trying to get a relationship. That ain't even dating. That ain't even marriage. That's just fucking. Simple conversation with somebody that just want to give you some pussy. You can't even do that part right. Cause you mad. Cause you mad. Dating. You mad. Cause she might want to go somewhere every so often. Not every day. Not every day. Maybe once a week. Maybe 3 times a month. She might want to go somewhere nice. Not even big boy. Not even 5-star. Not even 5-star Michelin. Maybe just Applebee's or Chili's. Some shit like that. You might have to come out your ass a couple dollars. $50, $100, depending on where you go. You ain't gotta go bust a bank. You ain't gotta take a roof crib. You ain't gotta do all that fancy shit. You ain't gotta spend no G-ball at the motherfucking restaurant. You ain't gotta do all that type of shit. Somewhere nice, you can't even do that. And get mad when she say, I just want to go for a 2 for 25. You mad. Why you want to go out all the motherfucking time? Because she want to go out. Nigga, you want to cook every motherfucking day? You don't even want to cook at all. you expect her to cook every motherfucking day. And she got to go to work just like you got to go to work. And you want her to cook every motherfucking day when she get out of work. And she don't feel like cooking. She won't go out. And you mad because she won't go out. Why you won't go out? She just won't go. She just won't go on the street to the Chinese restaurant. She just want a little mugu gape and a couple egg rolls and a sweet tea. And you nigga mad because she want to go to the Chinese restaurant. Fuck. What you mad for? That motherfucker, it's 7 days out of the motherfucking week. She cooked every motherfucking day, but when Friday come around, she want to go get some Chinese food and you mad she wants some fucking Chinese food. She done cook Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday come around. She want Chinese food and you having a fit. Why you want Chinese food? She wants some mugu gapan, nigga. Extra chicken. 2 egg roll. Hot mustard. And a large sweet tea. Make it happen. Oh shit. Why I gotta go in my pocket for this? Why I gotta do? Goddamn, my niggas. And then she go in her pocket for a motherfucker. See, so that's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. I tell your ass, no, you gonna go do it anyway. She got her own money, don't Why? You want to spend it, she spent her own goddamn money. And you mad because she spent her own motherfucking money? What type of dumb shit that is? Because she wants some fucking Chinese food. You mad because she spent her own money. Man, if anything, she buy me some, motherfucker. Shit, you got it. Go out and buy me some. I need a steak. I need a steak and peppers, sweet sour chicken. Shit, give me an egg foo young. Why you had give me some of that shit. A teriyaki. Buy me some Chinese food, motherfucker. Shit, buy me some. Shit, what the fuck you mad for? On a date, you want to do the bare minimums on the date, and then she don't want to do the bare minimum. See, that's the problem right there. They don't want to do the bare shit. They don't want to do the minimum shit. Like, nigga, you don't even want to do the minimum shit. You want her to do minimum shit. You don't want to take her to the store and buy her a pair of shoes. And I ain't talking about no red, buy no expensive shoes, just a pair of regular shoes. You don't even want to take her to the store to buy her a pair of regular shoes, but you want to make sure you got money to buy your Jordans. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now I'll be honest with you. I ain't that nigga that's finna sit up there and I ain't getting your hair done. Nope. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't getting your nails done. Nope. I ain't doing that. Swear I ain't paying for that shit. Nope. That's just me. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that shit. I think last time I paid for somebody nails was 2003. Last time I paid for a female nail was 2003. And it wasn't even the expensive shit. It was just a regular manicure. I think it was about $30, $40. That last time I really spent money on somebody nails. I don't do nope. I don't get no hair done. I don't get no nail done. Nope. That's just me. Nope. You can do it. That's for you. That ain't for me. I don't give a fuck about your hair being all over the motherfucking place. That's your hair, not mine. I ain't responsible for your fucking hair. That's you. I ain't responsible for your nails being chipped and shit like man. Cause when I fuck my nails up, I break the rest of them off. My wife want me to grow my motherfucking nails. As soon as I break one, I break the other 9. Fuck it. Start over. But I don't do hair and nails. Don't do it. Now anything else, I buy my wife clothes. I buy my wife shoes. I buy my wife accessories and shit like that. Buy my wife purses and wallets and perfume and little accessories. I do that type of shit. Yeah, I buy my wife shoes. I do that type of shit. Yeah, but I don't do no hair and nails. You know what I'm saying? Y'all nigga don't even want to buy her a bottle of little roll-on perfume at the little kiosk in the mall. You probably get about 4 on for $20. You don't even want to spend the 20. My wife got perfume, like real perfume on her dresser. Perfume. You know what I'm saying? I know I done spent $100, $150 on her perfume, more better. Lined up on her dresser. Y'all nigga won't even spend 20 for the roll-on shit. Yeah. Because you're mad. If she asks for anything. In marriage, y'all nigga mad about that shit. You mad because if we get married, she gonna take half my shit, nigga. You ain't got shit for her to take half of. She put in as much work as you put in. You probably make a little bit more money than she make, but both of y'all working. What the fuck? She could probably leave what she came with. You ain't got no assets. You ain't got no real estate. You ain't got no stocks. You ain't got no insurance. You ain't got no 401k. You ain't got shit. You might got kids. And then, they go. I don't know. I never been in that situation where I had to fight for my motherfucking kids. I don't know. But outside of the kids, you ain't got no real assets. You ain't got nothing in your name really. You still paying on the car. You still paying car notes. What you got in your name that she could take from you? You ain't got no house because you probably renting from somebody. That ain't yours. You ain't got no stocks built up. So she ain't got shit to take over there. But what else you got? Some Jordans, some jeans, a PlayStation, a little quarter, a little ounce. What you got? A fake Rolex? You got to clean that car, but the motor fucked up. You got to pet the motherfucking gas 30 times before you take off. You know what I'm saying? You got to hope and pray that the brakes work because you too cheap to go get the brakes fixed. Smoke coming out the tailpipe, tire ball. One of the windows, like well, maybe one or two, don't work. Heat don't work. AC don't work. What you got for her to take half? You ain't got shit. Shit, if she ain't bringing shit to the motherfucking relationship, nigga, you can't do shit. You probably be in a 1 bedroom shack, a 1 bedroom efficiency, eating oodles and noodles and oatmeal. You ain't even doing shit. You living a minimalistic life because you ain't got shit and ain't trying to get shit, and then get mad at her for wanting more. Getting mad at her because she wants standards. Because she got standards. She ain't gonna just do anything. She rock with you. She rock with you. But you ain't trying to better your situation. Not cause she better her situation. And you mad cause she better her situation. No, she better her situation. And you ain't trying to better your situation. And you mad at her for bettering her situation. You ain't even trying to do right. You ain't even trying to better your shit. You comfortable. You ain't trying to do better. And you expect her not to do better. Because you get mad if she do better. And all this shit come from 15 years of angry, 15 years of anxiety, 15 years of frustration. Y'all niggas ain't getting nowhere. No empowerment, no leverage, no masculinity. Just a lot of niggas handcuffed to their motherfucking feelings and can't get out their motherfucking way. But I guarantee this, you gonna tune in to your favorite content creator, male or female, that's gonna tell you the same shit over and over again. It's not your fault, my guy. It's women's fault. You should be angry. Not because you won't change, because they won't bow down to your mediocrity. You should be mad. Send me $20. I have a course for you to say, do this, and you'll be winning. No, I ain't even gonna guarantee you that shit. And it's so funny that you tell females, give me $50, I'll get your nigga right. And I was saying that shit in the early 2000s. Give me $50, I'll get your nigga right. Give me $50, I'll tell your nigga what to do to get you out my motherfucking face. I'm evil. I know it. I'm with shit. I know it. But I'm telling y'all the truth. I want to see niggas be better. By hook or by crook. I'm not gonna tell you nothing wrong. If you want to be on some fuck shit, I got the keys to your fuckery. You want to be on some real shit? I know the codes of the real shit. It's all on you. But listen to this shit for 15 years and still stuck in the same place. You've been running on the same hamster wheel for 15 motherfucking years. Somebody got to come in and get y'all niggas off of it. I'll be that nigga. I'll be that guy. You might not like it. You might not like it. But I'm going to help you. I'm going to get you where you need to be at, young men, and some of you ladies. I'm going to get y'all where y'all need to be at. I know that. I know I am. I know I am. You just got to deal with it. Sometimes you got to go to the depths of hell to get your heaven. I'm willing to take you on that tour. Anyway. Oh. What time is it? Anyway, I'm going to get on now. Yeah. Yeah. Where am I at? Oh. Well, I'm holler at y'all. I'll see y'all another time.